everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anatolia and I am extremely stressed today. I'm stressed. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about all the brands that you should not be buying to resell so you guys can learn from my mistakes and save yourself some money and trouble and time and a lot of work by buying certain items. Maybe don't even include them in your wardrobe. I mean, I have some of these brands in my wardrobe and I absolutely love them, but maybe they're not good to resell. Maybe they're good to just keep at your house or wear them and then sell them. But if your cost of good is very high in these brands, I do not recommend you buy them. If your cost of goods are extremely low, you can go to my other videos about cost of goods and what that means. But if your cost of goods is very low for these items, then of course, buy them, sell them. You're gonna get a good profit out of them. But if not, then I don't really think you shouldn't buy them. Of course, once again, this is personal. I do not know what the other million resellers do, what sells for them, and what brands they can buy and sell. I'm not really into YouTube. I don't really watch YouTube videos from other resellers. I know, very ironic, but I don't really watch them, and I think that's good. Because once you watch somebody else, you kind of like become them. So I don't really watch other people. So these are my brands, okay? Number one, I know this is very controversial, but Free People in Anthropologie do not sell as they used to. They do not sell as good as they used to. So be very careful with that. I don't think they are worth it. I don't think they are worth the money that thrift stores put them at. They think they're so expensive, even though they are expensive in stores. They're very pricey, but I don't think they are worth it, especially when you are reselling them and they are used. I think they're a very good item for your wardrobe. So if you wear it on your own, but other than that, just don't do that to yourself. I have many items in my closet that I bought for a lot of money. So for example, I have these Pilcrow letterpress. They're a kind of Anthropologie brand. They're pants, they're jeans, they're embroidered, they're beautiful. Sold them for $30 and I bought them for a lot. I think I bought them for like 11 bucks. It's not worth it. You're not like, I made 11 bucks on it. That's not the selling price I want my items to be at. Not worth it. I think the main reason is because it is extremely saturated. The market has so many of these items. Everybody's buying them and trying to resell them, and it's just, there's so many of those items. So try to get like one-of-a-kind pieces, or maybe look up the cost of goods in the thrift store so you know. Next, I do not think certain Athleta items are worth reselling. It has to be extremely new. They take forever to sell in my closet. I personally like wearing Athleta. I think they're a great brand. I love their items. I just truly do not think they resell really well. I think you sell them for very low. You buy them for a lot of money because thrift stores know about it. So I don't know. They do not do like Lululemon with me. Lululemon, I love them. Athleta, not so much. Sell stuff for like $25. Come on. Next, Madewell. I know you guys are gonna come at me for this. Madewell is such a great brand. It's beautiful. There's so many beautiful items. I just don't see the hype about reselling their items. It takes forever for me to sell something. I have a sweater. It's like a rainbow thing. Taylor Swift wore it. Sold it for $45 in a year. It took me a year to sell that sweater. Never again. Never again. Okay, next up, I think you guys are also gonna come at me for this, but I think anything sportswear is pretty worn out in the thrift store. So even if you buy it to resell it, it has to be like extremely well done. It has to be extremely new. It has to be perfect, in perfect condition. So anything like Nike, Adidas, extremely difficult to resell because who's gonna donate their brand new Nike, Adidas to the thrift store and then you're gonna buy it at an extremely low price and sell it for like 30, 40. It just doesn't happen. It's very rare. If you find it, good for you. But if not, I don't think it's worth it to buy and try to resell Nike and Adidas, especially if they're clothing. If they're shoes, then most likely you can find someone that is interested in the older styles and the Air Forces, something like that. But other than that, I don't think they are worth your money. I don't think they're worth buying. Just no. Next one, I think you guys would agree with me on this one. J. Crew has gotten so much worse over the years. They used to make really amazing items. They used to be so good at production. They used to be so good at stitching, at colors. They used to be original. I really like their items. Nowadays, I feel like J. Crew has gotten so bad. Maybe for men's it's still good, but for women's, I just don't see the hype about buying and reselling. Same with a brand like Vineyard Vines. I know everybody loves them. I know the oversized tees are a hit. I just don't see the hype about it. I don't think I would ever resell them again. They took forever to sell. I'm just not a fan of them. I don't know. Just not a fan. This next one, I just don't Okay, so here's the thing about Zara. I absolutely love Zara. I think their items are amazing. I absolutely love their dresses, their shirts, their jeans, everything about Zara I'm obsessed with. Their items are very expensive in store. You have to get it on sale, or you have to get it thrifted, or you have to get it somehow if you want it for cheaper prices. But here's the thing about Zara. I don't think they resell great because people think it's such a like a fast food brand. Like it's a fast fashion brand. It's not. Can't believe I just called it fast food. It's such a fast brand that people have been considering it like H&M. So they would never like buy it on Poshmark, for example, or Facebook or whatever. They wouldn't buy it again at the same price that you would sell it at the store. Does that make sense? Why would I buy Zara on Poshmark when I can go to the store, pay a little bit more, no shipping cost, no $7 for shipping, and get no sales tax? We live in Jersey. Get no sales tax, and it's perfect. Like, it's in perfect condition. Let me know. Let me know if you agree with that. I just don't think it's worth the hype on Poshmark. I love it. I just buy it full price. It's no point. Brands that have been very expensive that just have not sold for me. Something like Max Mara. Max Mara is one of the most expensive brands. You can see it at Saks. You can find it at Lord & Taylor. You can find it almost anywhere. But I just don't sell it. I had a skirt. I sold it for $20. And it was a size 10, so it's a pretty popular size. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that I sold something that can be sold in stores for $500, and it's a beautiful skirt. It's velvet. It was so in. I sold it in the winter. Just didn't sell. I don't know. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I just didn't take the right pictures. Maybe I just didn't take the right pictures. Or just something else that a lot of people have been really interested in is Lucky Brand. I don't see the hype about Lucky Brand. I don't think they're good. I don't think their clothes are that good. Their jeans are great. I just wouldn't resell them because I can buy them at TJ Maxx for $15. So I don't know how much I can make reselling them. Not worth it. And of course, the usual brands like Michael Kors and Coach. Cut that out of your life. You're done. They're great brands. The item has to be in extremely perfect condition. It has to be a very brand new item. It has to be like one of the newer styles. It has to be like perfect in every way to sell it. I sold Coach for $10 and I sold Coach for $100. It's all about the item. It's all about the style. It's all about the newness and the creativity taken into the item. Michael Kors too. I've sold Liz Claiborne for $60 and I've sold Michael Kors for $10. So it really depends on your audience, who you want to cater to, who you want to buy your items. If you're interested in knowing about newer items, like more up-to-date brands, maybe you can start reselling like boutique items like Molly or the Polly ones or whatever. Like those brands are on fire right now, and some of the Zara items are actually on fire, the bloggers' favorites or whatever. So you guys really have to do your research. Try to always look for the higher brand items, like the extreme, like Gucci, Versace, whatever, like the extreme luxurious items. I know it's extremely difficult to find them, but trust me, don't underestimate the thrift stores you go to. Go to them, keep looking, keep searching for those items, because if you put your mind to it, you are gonna find these extremely expensive items. So I'm done for today. If you guys are interested in a specific topic, please let me know. I'm gonna do my best to post about it. And I'm done for today. I will see you next Tuesday.